today's moderator, Hyunjin Cho. Today, we will talk about the environmental problems that it faces. Siberian permafrost is melting very quickly. I think that is the warning for the Earth. This world has gone through 5 mass extinctions already. I think we may be facing the 6th mass extinction. Industrial revolution happened at the end of the 18th century, and human civilization had rapid development. Temperature rose 1.5 degrees. As a result, more heat waves and droughts happened. Heat causes marine life to die, which releases the gas called methane. Methane is the more powerful greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. As you can see, this is a very important problem for every country around the world. Let's talk to representatives from each country, starting with Australia and Canada.
Hello, we are Amy and Sally. My name is Sally and I represent Australia. My colleague here represents Canada. Today we will talk about environmental problems caused by global warming. If this continues to happen, it can affect us. Let's take a look at Australia and Canada's environmental problems, starting with Australia first. Australia has serious wildfire problems. Wildfires mainly happen in Canberra, Sydney, and New South Wales. Because of this wildfire, many people and animals died, and forests were destroyed. The main causes of this wildfire is global warming and CO2. To solve this problem, let's try to reduce plastics and energy usage.
In the case of Canada, it has a serious high temperature problem. It mainly happened in British Columbia. In Canada, the temperature went up to about 50 degrees Celsius. Because of this, over 60 people in British Columbia died. Again, the main cause can be traced to climate change and global warming. To solve this problem, we need to regulate CO2 emissions. Also, we need to carry out the reforestation effort firmly. Did you notice the serious things about environmental problems? There are lots of environmental problems beside these. Small acts can help the Earth survive. So let's pay attention and overcome our problem.
Thank you for watching our presentation.
Thank you, Amy and Sally, for sharing your issues. Let's talk to a representative from Chile. He wants to introduce the issue of the ozone layer.
Hello, I'm Jake, the representative of Chile. Today I will talk about ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer keeps us safe from cosmic radiation. However, it is being destroyed even now, and the main culprit of this situation is freon. Freon is used in more places than you think. It is used in hair dryers, sprays, refrigerants, and more. However, the study shows that this freon gas destroys the ozone layer. The world banned the use of freon under the Montreal Protocol in 1989. But freon gas is still used in other ways that aren't for refrigerating. In addition, its replacement, HCFC, is also prone to cause the ozone depletion of the ozone layer. Today, I'm going to talk about freon to help restore the ozone layer. First, let's look at the process of freon destroys the ozone layer. When freon rises into the sky, it is divided into oxygen and chlorine by sunlight, and this decomposed chlorine destroys the ozone layer. If this process is repeated, the ozone layer is destroyed. What happens if there is no ozone layer? Plankton will die in the sea, destroying the marine ecosystem. Humans can develop eye disease, immunity, and cancer. So, what are some ways we can protect the ozone layer? First, you can refrain from using of freon products and replace them. Also, use an electric fan rather than an air conditioner and throwing away refrigerants leading to a professional company. There are a lot of environmental problems on Earth now, and we need to stop them before they get out of control. We don't have time. From now on, we can protect all of us only if we pay attention and practice. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Thank you, Jake, for sharing your scientific knowledge. Next, let's talk about the Amazon rainforest with the representative from Brazil.
Hello, my name is Jason. I'm a representative from Brazil and I introduce our biggest environmental problem. The Amazon forest is sometimes called the Earth's lung. It creates most of the Earth's oxygen that we can breathe. But the size of the Amazon is gradually decreasing now. There isn't a lot of land for farming, so the government is cutting down trees to make place. When President of Brazil Jair Bolsonaro took office, it became more faster. If this continues, the 1/3 of the Earth's oxygen will disappear. And when trees die, they emit a lot of CO2. So the Brazilian government said to slow down cutting trees until 2020. But President Bolsonaro encouraged tropical rainforest development, and he cut back on the budget of environmental protection organization. So other countries need to stop importing things that were produced on the former Amazon land. And EU should pressure the government too. If Brazil stops destroying the Amazon, other countries can give rewards like money or clothes. As you can see, the lungs of the earth are destroying now. If this continues, there is a research that the next pandemic will start in the Amazon. So we need to be interested in this problem. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Thank you, Jason, for bringing up important political problems. Next, let's talk about the issue of microplastic with a representative from South Korea.
Hi, I'm Sharana and I am a representative from South Korea. Today I will talk about South Korea's plastic pollution. Nowadays, many people get food delivered instead of eating out because of the coronavirus, so plastic pollution has worsened. These are 3 reasons why plastic is a danger to every creature on our planet. The first reason is that plastic is difficult to recycle. Only 14% of plastic is recycled in South Korea. The second reason is microplastics. Plastic is broken down and transported by sunlight, wind, and waves. These small particles are called microplastics. They go into fish we eat, which means they go into our bodies too. Lastly, it is damaging to wild animals. Each year, dozens of animals die from causes related to plastics. Now let's talk about the solution. First, we need to start cooking at home instead of ordering so much delivery. Second, we should start using tumblers when we go to cafes or public places. Having a shopping basket or eco bag will also help when we go to market. Plastic is convenient to us, but it has bad effects too. We should decrease the use of plastic for this solution. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
For sharing this important issue. Let's talk about our final issue. The last representatives are from India and they're here to discuss water pollution.
Hello, I'm Lana. We're representatives from India. Today, we're going to discuss our water pollution issues. The most serious problem in India is water pollution. Let me explain. 80% of India's people believe in Hinduism. So if their family members die, they cremate the body and spread the ashes at the Ganges River.
But these days, there are many people that need to be cremated because of COVID-19. And funeral expenses are high, so families put the dead bodies in the Ganges River. But there are bigger problems. The river is holy for Hindus, so many pilgrims wash their bodies there. So we have to prepare some solutions. For that interesting presentation. Did you learn something new from all of our speakers? Before you go, let's talk about some very important solutions to the next mass extinction. First, we can reduce eating meat. If we reduce eating meat, we can reduce the cow population. Cows make 70 million tons of methane. And we can recycle the PET bottles. A lot of methane irate when we make or incinerate PET bottles. If we recycle the PET bottles, we can reduce the amount of methane. These are solutions that everyone can do, even you. We must do this to give humanity a better future. This is moderator Hyunjin Cho. Thank you for listening.